The distribution of Christianity. Christianity is the largest and most dispersed religion in the world. There are 2.2 billion adherents, 558 million in Europe and former Soviet Union, 266 million in North America, 531 million in Latin America, 517 million in Africa, and 296 million in Asia. Altogether, Christians account for 31% of members of religion in the world. Here, you can see a map of the world by Christian population percentage in each country.
Relieve my heart of malice, hit my palace, stroke my cactus.
Ethnic versus universalizing religion. In an ethnic religion, adherents are born into the faith and converts are not actively sought out. On the other hand, universalizing religions actively seek converts because they view themselves as offering belief systems of universal appropriateness and appeal. They can also be traced to one founder. Is Christianity an ethnic or universalizing religion? Christianity is a universalizing religion. You want evidence? Well, I got some for you. Christianity can be traced to one founder, which is Christ. Conquistadors spread Christianity in the Americas, and Spain invaded and colonized Central and South America and also brought Catholicism with them.
The heart of Christianity is in Jerusalem. This map shows the basic outline of the path that Christianity took in order to spread. Christianity started here, in Jerusalem, and first began to spread due to Jesus' teachings. Jesus would travel to different cities and towns performing miracles and spreading the word of God. His miracles would cause people to believe his messages, and in turn, they would convert to Christianity. After Jesus was crucified, his 12 disciples continued to spread his messages. His messages spread to communities all across the Roman Empire. People moving from place to place also spread Jesus' teachings, causing others to convert. Another reason Christianity spread was due to kings and other powerful leaders converting to Christianity. For example, when the Roman Empire split between the East and West, Constantine I gained power in the East and he legalized Christianity, and then many people converted. This allowed for Christianity to spread even more. Later on, Christianity spread to the other side of the world in the Americas. This happened during the era of European colonialism, when Spain invaded and colonized Central and South America. They forced the Catholic faith upon the people who lived there, and Christianity was then spread. It continued to spread throughout the years and is now the largest religion in the world. This was the path of Christianity's diffusion, and now moving on to the types of diffusions that it spread through, them being contagious, hierarchical, and relocation diffusion. The first one is contagious diffusion, which means spreading through contact from person to person. This was seen when Jesus and his disciples spread his messages across the Roman Empire. Next is relocation diffusion, which is the physical movement across space when people migrate taking their culture with them, like when people moved around throughout the Roman Empire and brought along with them their faith in Christianity. And the third type of diffusion is hierarchical, when an idea spreads upon people from a higher power, like when a king would convert to Christianity and then his followers would also do so. These were the types of diffusion that Christianity spread through.
Since Christianity has over 2 billion adherents, it is the most widespread in distribution around the world, affecting the cultural landscape by including churches and cemeteries. In medieval Europe, the cathedral, church, or monastery was the focus of life. In the town square in front of the church, crowds gathered for ceremonies and festivals. The Reformation started the rise of secularism and decline of religion, which are also seen in the cultural landscape of churches because many, in medieval times, served as museums. But there are still many famous cathedrals that hold services, like the Vatican City, Rome, Sagrada Familia, Barcelona, Spain, St. Basil's Cathedral, Moscow, Russia, St. Peter's Basilica, Rome, Italy, etc. Due to mercantilism and colonialism, Europeans exported architecture of European Christian churches where they settled. There are many churches all around the world. There are even about 300,000 just in the U.S. People join together every Sunday to attend these Christian masses. Cemeteries have also impacted the world's cultural landscape. Christians bury, rather cremate their dead, and cemeteries are covered with tombstones, which could be small or large structures. Outside European cities in North America, cemeteries are large parks. One of the first major political conflicts involving Christianity were the Crusades. After the split between the Roman Catholic Church and the Byzantine Empire, these were a series of religious wars between Christians and Muslims after the Muslims moved to Jerusalem. The wars were started because each wanted to secure the Holy Land. The Christians took Jerusalem in 1099, but the Muslims retook it in 1187, and the Christians never gained it back. Another political conflict involving Christianity was in Nigeria. This region is mostly Muslim in the north and Christian and animist in the south. When the country emerged from military rule, it has witnessed violence along these community borders. Like in 2009, a conflict started by the Muslim group Boko Haram with the goal of pushing Western-style education.
The three major branches of Christianity are Eastern Orthodox, Roman Catholic, and Protestant. Catholicism was the first of these three religions and is headed by the Pope, who lives with his shooters in Vatican City. Both Eastern Orthodox and Protestant branch off of Roman Catholic. Eastern Orthodox was the second of the three religions to be established and came from a schism between Rome and Constantinople in 1054. Similarly, Protestant came from a division with the Roman Catholic Church in the early 1500s by a man named Martin Luther. While there are many denominations under the umbrella of Protestant, Martin Luther was the one to kick off the whole movement. While each religion considered to be a part of Christianity has their differences, they're all fairly similar.
Gucci gang, oh.
That's it right there, T-Now.
Lil Pump, yeah. Gucci gang, oh. Yeah.
Big head on the
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Spread their racks on new chain. My love do. Ooh, I fuck a bitch, I forgot name. I can't buy where the rain. Rather go and buy ball mains. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
If you're really trying to have a good time, you should click on my profile, look at my videos maybe, have a few peeks around, click on a few, watch a few. If you don't like it, it's just a suggestion.